Good.
No.
We've done it
Should I
before
drink this
together as a
water?
family,
Yeah,
and so
yeah,
that
no, we
that was
just
one of
brought
the
it up.
highlights.
Okay,
So
nice.
somebody
Yeah.
poured, maybe
Good-
Mike poured it,
good
sometimes he
group.
does
Well,
that,
cheers
Yeah.
to anybody who poured this for me. I'm gonna drink it.
Good sir.
Oh, okay, hi,
How are you?
Ingrid, welcome. Jen.
Alright.
Nice to meet you, and thank you for introducing yourself.
James John is gonna be a participant.
Maybe afterwards we can chat
Yes.
about Briar Smith.
Oh, okay.
She's
We,
the anti-cannabis lady.
Much,
So
So I
Heidi
don't
wants
think
to
she
look
wants
at
out of here in 20 minutes.
the zoning or the what they call it, footprint.
Yeah, Roger
Oh,
Goodrich
Some are
is
progressive.
previous-
Good.
Yeah.
There was a big issue
Okay.
with
So
the
I-
BZA last week.
Okay.
And we had
It's probably
discussed it a
time to
long
look at
time.
that.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of new technology that's
Okay.
coming in. We should- Jeff has an old memo from 4 or 5 years ago.
I saw
That really
that.
needs to be updated and brought forward.
Okay.
Like Heidi has some of that stuff. You know, like, it's out there.
Right.
It's,
Hey, hey.
hey Heidi, it's definitely
Sounds great, thanks.
Okay.
progressive one.
Okay.
And it would cut down on people having, like those folks having the need to get a variation, go through the cost of that.
Yeah.
We could eliminate that with some code amendments that make sense.
Okay.
You know, so it would be sort of a win-win, better
Okay.
stormwater drainage on site.
Right.
And it would keep people from having to get
Okay.
variations.
Yeah, I was just trying to do like
Just wanted to
quick
tell her.
averaging.
Okay.
I was
I
like,
don't think, I
that?
don't think she's like
Administrative
proposing
approvals
things.
that she
I
just wants to
figured
go
it, that had to have been a
the residents
particularly
file
bad
building,
one.
so I guess they're
Right.
Okay,
replacing something with
thanks.
leaves.
It seems like,
So you maybe know
most
her
of the
gender more than I
complaints
do.
that we
I
get
think
are
she really
complaints
has.
related to somebody builds something and then there's the water run.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And if we had some regulations on some of this new
Yep.
technology, we're still gonna have people complaining, oh my God, you know, but if we vet, okay, if we use this,
Okay, you mean they're coming up
This is
into
drainage
that issue? Okay. Yeah.
properties that aren't gonna create.
From Western Springs?
Yeah.
And if, you know, village engineers.
I've been getting them for a while. In fact,
Is aware
I
of
can
it,
still have so many
then that
accounts
should
on this thing that I don't even
minimize
get
any
to
complaints.
Western Springs every day because I got the office.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a good idea to work it.
Oh, for sure.
up the
I
ladder.
thought that was.
Oh, I think
Just
so.
even in here,
Let me.
I
Do we
get,
know
you
who's
know,
coming
both
tomorrow
sides.
for our
I
TC?
keep getting
I haven't heard
But
of
there's
it. Deb
John.
Springs
just
earns
gave me
high
the thumbs
marks
up that she
for
was
college
coming in
rating.
emails.
Yeah.
It might be a low turnout. We should
It's
introduce
Bisno,
the,
Speed Aware, of course, Meals on Wheels, Bisno,
Yes.
IML conferences, I suppose.
Yeah.
that goes to all.
Jessica's contract, so if anybody was following it. So we should just make a quick mention.
Some of them, it's like
We're
they
working on
found
it, we'd like to
us.
get it done this year.
Then
We
we
have a
get to
draft.
the breakfast.
College ranking
Way
thing.
behind
I
schedule,
feel like
aren't
that's
we?
where it's gonna go.
The colleges we have in town,
Yeah, I was like,
Draft together. And we
interesting
got a
how
draft
well they've done.
to Marty and I just, I think the day I went on vacation.
yeah, there's probably 6 of these 8 are
Okay.
Bisno.
Barely
Called
met
Bisno.
three.
Bisno.
Well, maybe they'll figure something out.
And we meet 5 solid.
Oh, good.
And so
Yeah, I
we
mean,
did
I
want to go
obviously-
in
Right.
and lean.
Theirogenics was the only thing I was
And so
interested
he was, you know, it was a little, not throwing him under the bus. He was chasing more data to put
Okay.
together a stronger recommendation that we met the
Very good. I mean, I
criteria
feel
to be
very
eligible.
alive today.
In
I
case-
didn't realize how pressed we felt with the heat. Like it was just like,
I know.
tip money today. I'm like, oh wow, a whole new world.
There's 40 below or
Yes,
100
that
above.
living street, that kind of, that area between lawn and.
Me too. I
I
do
was on
like
vacation.
land, but
I
I
heard
didn't
about
realize.
this.
Oh,
What's
no,
this?
no, this is in our, it's in our,
Plan?
yeah, it's in our,
in. Is James on vacation today?
2016
I know there was-
downtown
There
refinement
was one day
plan.
he was going to be on vacation. I
Where-
don't know if it was this one or not.
You use pavers and bollards to kind of mark off the area. Cars can still go on.
And we only meet once a
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
So,
totally eligible certificate.
Tell me if the Blade Runners are
We
off your
went
lake.
to Batavia.
she has to be one.
So I brought that back in my memory. Now I'm not going to know for it again.
And we have
permits,
a,
but, you know,
we have the ability, I had to do
saying
I
it's
think
only
research,
residential, he
the
could only do
portability
it in
issue.
a business, like campsite
We
thing.
should be able to
Doesn't
have
have enough
a
acreage,
connection point to do
so-
portability.
Okay, good.
Which would work, because then if you
Inform
have a
some of the
project
other
like
lake
that,
residents.
You got the watchful eye,
I do,
you know, as a wall,
humidity.
till the north side gets
so
cold a little bit,
just keeping an eye
you could
on
get to a
it.
project that may be a little
I
quicker.
think
Okay,
maybe
good to
it's
know.
just a lot of bluster, but
It's a
You
small
guys
lake.
ready to go?
small
Do you
Ready
have
to
a
go?
quorum?
Yeah. You guys ready over there? Dan, you ready? Great. Ingrid, you ready? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this regular meeting of your Board of Trustees. To honor our nation's heroes and especially to honor the men and women in uniform who serve and protect our community, please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Clerk Horvath, may we have the roll call, please?
Certainly, Madam President. Trustee Chen.
Here.
Trustee Fink.
Here.
Trustee John.
Here.
Trustee Rudolph.
here.
Trustee Sifferman.
Here.
Trustee Terrell.
Here.
All present.
Thank you. So we have Trustee John phoning in tonight. Thank you very much, James, for joining us. Understand you're on a business trip, and that's why you can phone in, and we're glad to have you with us. Okay, moving on. Having read the agenda, does any trustee have an addition or deletion to tonight's agenda? Nope. Then we'll open it up now to citizen comments. I see that there is no one here, so we will move right ahead to the omnibus. The Illinois state statutes allow a municipality to collectively vote on a group of ordinances, resolutions, and other motions such as awards of contract, appointments, etc. This is known as an omnibus vote. All the items contained on the omnibus vote list have been previously discussed by the President and Board of Trustees on at least one occasion and often on several occasions. By placing them on the omnibus vote list, a single vote may be taken to approve them. A trustee may remove any item from the list and have it discussed and voted on separately prior to the omnibus vote. Is there any such request this evening? Hearing none, I move on to Trustee Terrell, if you will take over.
Thank you, President Gallagher. I move that the following ordinances, resolutions, and motions contained on the meeting agenda for July 22nd, 2019 be adopted and/or approved under an omnibus vote. Agenda item number 1, approval of minutes of the meeting of June 13th, 24th, and July 8th, 2019 as read. Agenda item number 2, ordinance 19-2960, granting final approval of the Foxford conceptual landscape plans for the construction and operation of a commercial, residential, mixed-use development known as Foxford Station located at the 4441 to 4453 Wolf Road properties and the 4450 Johnson Avenue property. Agenda item number 3, ordinance 19-2961, authorizing execution of the Illinois Public Works Mutual Aid Network Agreement, paren IPWMAN, paren. Agenda item number 4, resolution 19-2499, authorizing and approving the execution of an agreement for professional services between the Village of Western Springs and Tobruk Engineering for the 2019 Bridge Inspection Program. Agenda item number 5, resolution 19-2500, for the maintenance of streets and highways by municipality under the Illinois Highway Code for appropriation and expenditure of Illinois Department of Transportation motor fuel tax funds for salt purchase and sidewalk replacement improvements during the year 2019, paren $39,905, paren. Agenda item number 6, resolution 19-2501, authorizing and approving the execution of a First Amendment to temporary construction access easement agreement for well number 5 project, Village of Western Springs and Western Springs Park District, and First Amendment to the Temporary Construction Access Easement Agreement for Well Number 5 Project, Village of Western Springs and Western Springs School District Number 101, Cook County, Illinois, and
Thank you. Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Any discussion? Clerk Horvath, may we have the roll call vote, please?
Yes, Madam President. Trustee Terrell.
Aye.
Trustee Sifferman.
Aye.
Trustee Rudolph.
Aye.
Trustee John.
Aye.
Trustee Fink.
Aye.
Trustee Chen.
Aye.
And President Gallagher.
Aye.
No, motion passes.
Thank you. And we'll move on to the reports. First on the list, monthly financial report, Trustee Rudolph.
Thank you, President Gallagher. For our June month end, a few highlights to note before moving to adopt them. First, the Police Pension Fund posted a very good June with returns of 4.58%, and now we have a trailing 12-month return of just over 7%, 7.03%, which we're happy to see that. The general fund ended June with a reduced but as projected surplus. We will be replenishing that once the second installment of the property taxes are received. Sales tax received in June, which would be for March transactions, were significantly lower than last year, but they may be due to timing issues, so we'll see how that ends up. I noticed that is ahead of when the Starbucks was closed, so it wouldn't seem to correlate with that.
Right.
Fines, interest income, and permits are all exceeding projections. So overall, then, our net is resulting in a 3.7% increase in our estimated revenue. So we're still tracking a little bit higher than we would have projected. Water and sewer. Okay, we all know we had a wet May and June, and it shows our June billed consumption was down 15.6% over 2018. It's a very big decrease. So to date, our consumption is 6.2% lower than last year. Again, it was so wet in May and June, so to have been expected.
In July, too. It's going
Yeah.
to be a low summer, I think, for
Yeah,
that.
yeah, so it's gonna be, we'll definitely be keeping a close eye on these accounts, on this revenue. No further highlights. Are there any questions before I make a motion to
I have a
accept?
question. Regarding the tax revenue generated by Mariano's, is that dipped slightly with their reconstruction or their remodeling that's going on there?
We don't,
Gap between
Okay.
transactions and reporting.
can we get specific to the actual business? Okay, so keep an eye on that.
It's pretty confusing going in there with
Oh, yeah.
remodeling.
I mean, I guess it's nice that they've stayed open during the remodel. But
Right, they
yeah,
do that
it's-
at night, I inquired, and, but
You think it
Yeah.
would take a,
Yeah,
that, right, yeah.
it might move me to shop elsewhere if I
Yeah.
were always confused going in there.
Right.
Yeah, good point.
Can I ask for clarification about the water? You were saying we've had wet, so something is lower, or what is this
So the consumption
of water?
of water
Is not as
lower
high,
because we're
okay.
typically getting
Yes.
people watering their lawns
Yes.
in
So
and
do we view
flowers.
that as good or bad?
Bad.
So
Bad, because,
we have less consumption, therefore less revenue.
okay,
So down over 15% is a big drop.
okay, got it. I was thinking, so we would like people to be consuming water because
Yes.
they're
Yes.
paying for it, okay.
Yes.
Although on the other hand, I'm sure our homeowners are happy.
Yes, I know.
Right. So us as individuals,
Yes.
right? I
Right.
don't have to think as much
Yeah.
about it, but it's a revenue for.
Got it, just wanted to make sure I
There's good and
understood
bad with
the,
rainy days,
Yes.
depending on your
Of course.
perspective.
And then I was gonna just posit that, spring break is in March and a lot of the town leaves. I don't know.
That's
I
a
wasn't
good
going
point.
to Starbucks because I was out of town during spring break, but I don't know if you've seen any correlation with that in the past. I don't know.
Could be.
Just a theory.
Yeah. Good point.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Thanks.
that's a good one too.
Okay.
We never exactly know. but
I
it's-
know, yeah.
But we can look at some of the businesses
Yeah.
that are open or closed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else? If not, I will make a motion to approve the June financial report.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right. Do I? Roll call. Okay, Clerk Horvath, may I have a roll call, please?
Yes, Madam President.
Thank you.
Trustee Rudolph.
Aye.
Trustee John.
Aye.
Trustee Fink.
Aye.
Trustee Chen.
Aye.
Trustee Terrell.
Aye.
And Trustee Siverman.
Aye.
Financials pass.
Thank you. Moving on, is there any other business tonight to address? Okay, then we'll go to my report. Not much happening in the summertime, but Village Manager Velkme and I were able to travel to Batavia last Tuesday and met with the mayor there, Jeff Shelkey. He's also the chairman of the executive committee of the Council of Mayors, and I know him through that. Batavia and Western Springs have many similarities, and it was nice to see their town and tour the city, which showcases beautiful parks and rec areas along the Fox River. They also have a Woonerf in the midst of their downtown.
What?
Woonerf. So Woonerf is also known as a living street. It's in our 2016 Downtown Revitalization Refinement Plan. I think that's the title of it. And it includes a concept of this living street on Hillgrove between Lawn and Grand, between the Tower Green and the West train station. So what it would do is it would kind of blur the lines between sidewalk and street, and so that there's more accessibility for pedestrians, bicycles, but still cars can drive on it, but with the use of pavers and bollards, and of course a reduced speed, it would caution drivers to slow down in the downtown area. So I think you each, when you became trustees, received a small packet that is the redevelopment refinement plan. And for more information, the Woonerf is in there. It's not we don't have it scheduled to be completed anytime soon, but seeing the one in Batavia reminded me of it, and it'd be interesting to just take a look at it.
How do you spell that?
It's Woonerf. So I think it's Norwegian,
Danish or so.
or maybe Danish.
Wooner.
Yeah.
But we can also supply pictures of that, and they do have a lovely area in Batavia where they use on the weekends for their farmers market and so forth.
Yes, yeah. But without a doubt, the highlight of these past 2 weeks was the Touch a Truck event on the Tower Green this Saturday. What a great success. Thank you to Director Supert and Director Scott, and of course our Public Works Superintendent, Breaky, Elizabeth in the Community Development Department, who put this all together, and all the staff that were there, including fire trucks and the ambulance and police car. We had all kinds of trucks to touch and lots of kids. So it was really fun to see, and the heat didn't keep anybody away. And I hope we consider doing that again on an annual basis. So thank you. On August 1st, Sterigenics there will be a meeting. The IEPA is hosting a public meeting from the village. Ellen will be attending, so I'm glad we'll have representation there. Thanks, Ellen. And then tomorrow at 4:30 is our annual Joint Review Board meeting for the South TIF District. This is something that's required by statute for us to do annually. And we review the financials and the progress of the TIF in that area. And that concludes my report. Village Manager Velkme.
Thank you, President Gallagher. First of all, today was the first day of the Citizens Youth Academy in the Police Department. We have 11 participants in the program. It is 4 hours a day for the entire week, and we are very happy that we have young citizens that are interested in law enforcement and also public service. So The village and the RJN Group will begin smoke testing portions of the sanitary sewer in late July and August. The smoke testing is a means of locating openings in the sanitary sewer system that allow surface rainwater to enter the sewers. So combined with non-toxic smoke, it is forced into the sewer to locate the deficiencies in the system. So people may see, if there's a deficiency, some smoke coming out. It will appear in the mainline sewer and private service connections, if there's anything. And it may also appear at illegal connections to the sanitary sewer. Some people don't even know that there are illegal connections, and such as roof drains, patio drains, and footing drains also. The village is required to do this testing to comply with the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District Inflow and Illicit Discharge Control Plan. The residents, businesses, and schools have been, in the area, have been notified. We put out door hangers, a roadway sign, which will also be there. And if you need any more information on that, it is on our website at wsprings.com. Also, we've had a busy week here. Clausen Avenue reconstruction has begun, as well as our well number 5 has been set up. It's finally happening. Hopefully, we'll start drilling tomorrow. Okay, unless we get notice that something happened, it should go forward. I also just wanted to thank our staff for the Touch a Truck. It was a great success, and I know that everyone in the Municipal Services Department, everyone in there worked on that, so they were very proud of it, too. And on August 6th, the Department of Law Enforcement Services will be hosting the National Night Out in Upper Spring Rock Park from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. So that concludes my report.
Thank you. Attorney Jurusick?
Just to let everybody know, at the workshop meeting in August, I'll have a couple reports on legislation that was enacted this last legislative session. I'll bring those forward.
Great. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, in that case, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'd make the motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ladies and gentlemen, we stand adjourned. Good evening. Almost.